thank you so much for watching. We are in the office today. The lighting is awful and you can see my ring light right in my glasses. I don't know how to fix that right now, but the lighting is terrible because I can't film outside because it's raining, and I can't film in any other rooms because they are darker than this one. So I wanted to get this video done today, so I'm just gonna deal with it, and I apologize if it bothers anyone. Hopefully not, but let's go ahead and get started. So today I want to share with you all of the clearance finds that I've been getting for the last few weeks. Now, this is the time that I love to shop. I love to shop for clearance because all of the big box stores are marking everything down. All of your spring and summer things are clearanced out. So head to your stores, check your clearance section in the garden centers, and clean up. I'm telling you, this is the time. So if you're looking for patio furniture, patio cushions, grills, fertilizers, pots, cashew. I'm trying to do a video. Hold on, I have to deal with this cat. Anyway, so the first thing I want to show you is something that I got from, two things that I got from Marshall's. Okay, so item number one is this plant stand. Now this is not a plant pot. This is what we call a cash pot. So you would take a plant and stick it in here, a plant that's already potted. So let me see if I have something big. Okay, so this is not big, but the idea is the same. So you would take this, stick it in there. Your plant already needs to be in a pot. Do not pot into a cash pot unless you drill a hole in it. So this is how this would be. You would sit this somewhere where it would be cute. You can put it on a shelf or you can put it on the floor. The floor is where I keep it. But anyways, check out this. This is so cute. I did not get this on clearance, but it's one of my newest plants. Okay, next item, super cheap, super silly. I got this little, come on, Plant Mom, little, what, I don't know what this is, paperweight. It's just a little decoration. I don't usually buy like decor things like this, but it was only $1. So I got it. It's pretty cute. So next up, I want to share my Walmart haul with you guys. And this haul is a little bit bigger than all the other stores because Walmart just has so much. So the other day I went there and they started marking down a lot of their garden stuff. Not all of it. I'm still waiting for fertilizers and like pest treatment type neem oil based pest treatments to go on clearance. They're not at my store just yet, but some of their other items are on sale right now. And the first thing that they do, they mark their products down 50%. And if those don't sell at 50%, they mark them down again. And I believe it's down to 75% off. So there are some items that I left behind, just waiting for them to drop again, and or hoping that they'll drop again in price and not sell before then. But I'm confident that my area isn't as plant crazy as I am, and so there'll be plenty left over for me. So the first thing that I want to show you are these plant pot hanger rings. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen where I just hung 3 of these that I got from Amazon. I have them linked in my Amazon store, so if you want to buy the ones that I got from Amazon, you can follow that link. Those ones are 6-inch planters. These ones are, let me see, they're a little bit bigger. These are 7.5 inches wide. So you'll want to have a pot that's big enough to fit down into this hole, and you'll have the lip of the pot resting right here on this ring. Now these 3, I'm actually going to install them outside. I'm thinking I'll put them on my garage. It's cement, so it should be a nice little difficult install for my husband to do. Anyway, So if you can also use these indoors. If you want to use them indoors, be sure to use some sort of like drywall anchor, depending on what your wall is made of. Install the ones inside, and I'll give you a little tour. I'll show you what they look like. So heading upstairs to show you guys one of the little plant nooks in my house and show you the plant rings. So there they go. These are from Amazon. They're linked in my Amazon store. They are 6-inch rings and they are perfect in this spot. I love the way they look. This window gets a southwest light. It is perfect. So what the drywall anchor does is it helps to reinforce that screw in the wall. It helps to keep these from falling out of the wall when you've got your heavy plant sitting in there. It's a good idea to do that. There was a plant that we hung from the ceiling actually that fell, and it was actually in this room. It fell right out of the ceiling because we did not anchor it in with anything. And so if you don't have drywall anchors, you can actually make sure that you hit a stud. And a stud is like a piece of wood behind your drywall or whatever your walls are made out of. You'll want to make sure that you have a stud finder, and then make sure you drill into that stud, into that piece of wood, and that will help anchor these in place. But these guys were 99 cents each, you guys. A steal. And then they look so cool when you've got them hung up and you've got your favorite plants hanging in them. They look amazing. Okay, the next thing I got from Walmart. So I got some new garden gloves, you guys. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know, I think it was last week, I was putting on my garden gloves and I felt something like soft in the top of the thumb part of the glove. And so I turned the glove inside out and there was a spider in there. So I threw those gloves away, promptly threw those gloves away. And I haven't worn gloves since. I've done a lot of gardening outside and I just cannot put on any of the remaining gloves that I have. So seeing that Walmart had gloves on sale for $2 each, I grabbed myself a couple new pairs. And I was able to get them in a size small, which typically when I go to buy gloves, I don't really get to choose the size. They're all big because I have small hands. So there's always a ton of room in the top of the glove. Perfect hiding spot for a spider. So I got smalls. Hopefully these will work just fine, and I plan to keep them locked up when I'm done using them. No more spiders in my gloves. All right, guys, let's move on to the next item. So this is a Fiskars blade sharpener. I have never, ever, ever sharpened any of my blades, ever. And I need to because I have so many pruners that are so dull. I just keep buying new pruners when they get dull. And that is, you know, that's costly. That is very, very costly. So I grabbed this blade sharpener for $2 at Walmart, and I'm so excited to use it. So this is by Fiskars, and speaking of Fiskars, all of the Fiskars line, garden line, was on sale at Walmart. The shovels, the rakes, the trimmers, the pruners, the everything, the hand trowels, everything was on clearance. So get to your Walmart and get some Fiskars. Also, the Walmart brand shovels, rakes, all that kind of stuff was on clearance as well. So just get there and get some clearance stuff. If you need to update your tools, head to your clearance centers at your stores. Okay, next item. Guys, I love these plant stands. These are by Better Homes and Gardens. And I always see them when I go in the store, but I never buy them because I don't want to spend the money at the time. Usually I'd rather spend my money on a plant than a plant stand. So that's really what it comes down to. So I'll take a look at these, but then I'm like, well, do I want this or do I want the plant? It's always the plant. But these were on clearance for $5 at Walmart. So I grabbed one of these. I'm waiting for the second drop down for these ones. So I'm waiting for them to go down to 75% off or more. Maybe it'll be 80% off. I don't know. but I'm waiting for that so I can get a few more of these because I have so many pots that are the perfect size for this that are sitting on the floor. So yeah, go get this plant stand. Next item, this is also Better Homes and Gardens. It's a terrarium, you guys. $5 for this terrarium. I have been looking at this all summer long. Every time I go down the aisle, I check to see, you know, what the price is. Is it on clearance? No, it's not on clearance. It was on clearance finally. $5. This thing is 10 inches wide. Like, look at that. It's huge. It's like bigger than my head. All right, guys, so I have one more Walmart item to show you. So I was able to grab this machete, guys, from Walmart for $5. You've got the blade down here. Then you've got a serrated edge up here. This can take down some foliage. This was such a good find, you guys. You always need to keep your tools updated. I think we actually have a machete, but it's like old and rusted. So to grab this for like $5, this is a steal. Go get you a machete. And speaking of this machete, did you know that you have to be at least 16 years or older to buy a machete? Like, I got carded at the checkout line when I rang up this machete. I don't know. Just interesting. All right, guys, that is it for my clearance haul. I want to encourage you to actually, I have one more thing. One more thing. So this is a Rhaphidophora decursiva, and I got this from Lowe's, and the plant showed a little bit of distress in the store. So what I do if I see a plant that I want that has some distress, I ask Lowe's if they can mark it down. And Lowe's always marks their plants down if they are in distress. Home Depot doesn't do that. They do not mark their plants down. Here's why. And this is what I found out last year. I don't know if it's still true to this day. I don't know if I was given misinformation. Just this is what Home Depot said. They don't own their plants until they sell them. Meaning that they cannot change any prices on their plants without permission from someone. I don't know. So especially in their houseplant division, they cannot mark their plants down. Lowe's owns their plants, so they can put markdowns on their plants. And I don't know like the ins and outs of all of that, but you see Lowe's clearance section is so much bigger than Home Depot's. Home Depot's clearance section is very, very small, very, very limited every time that I go to the store. But Lowe's always has carts and carts and carts and carts of clearance items. I don't know. But yeah, so I got this Rhaphidophora decursiva half off at Lowe's just because I asked. And because the plant had some leaf curling, pretty much it just needed to be watered. So when I got it home, I watered it. It looks perfectly fine now. It's a big, happy, healthy plant. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about clearance shopping, leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer. And I'll see you guys in the next video.